Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here. Welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here and I am glad to be here. A few months ago, I decided to go back to an old habit. I had watched an interview where Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, was asked how he keeps track of all the ideas that constantly come to him. I was expecting some AI product, but he reaches in his back pocket, he pulls out this red notebook like this, and he showed a moleskin notebook, and he even described the pen that he writes it with, that it didn't smear. And I thought, wow, okay. I realized, because I had carried these kinds of books everywhere. And I did them for so long, and then I quit because I thought this was the solution, you know? No, they get lost there. And there's something scientific about, I think all the experts talk about how when you write something down, you have better memory about it. It lasts longer. It means something. Now I've filled up one full notebook since I started, and I've started on my second notebook. And that one's turquoise. This one's red. This one is my full one that I finished up, and it's a red one, just like Sam Altman's, but I happen to have a turquoise one. And I'm writing down basically every coaching insight, every meaningful quote, every question someone asked that made me think, every little piece of wisdom that I didn't want to trust to memory. I captured it all. And it's not because I want another notebook, come on, but because I didn't want to lose those moments. And then last Friday, after coaching and participating in some strategic coach workshops in Chicago, and boy, do I catch a lot there. So much wisdom flying around everywhere. Somewhere between my hotel, airport security, boarding the plane, and finally arriving home, I lost it. I searched my bag. I searched everything. I could swear that I'd had it, and I did. I'd had it, but I lost it. And I wasn't worried about losing a $15 notebook. I was worried about losing what was inside of it. There were ideas in there that came in moments that would be impossible for me to recreate. I call it wisdom that had been entrusted to me that I had lost. I called the hotel, I called the airline, nothing. I was genuinely heartsick. Then, Saturday afternoon, late, my phone buzzes. And it's a text. And it says, "Hello, L. Brower. I found a turquoise pocket notebook aboard a Delta aircraft. I believe it belongs to you. How can I get this back to you?" There was even a picture of it. I can't describe how relieved I felt. I almost got emotional about it. Somebody actually doing that. I thanked him, and then I explained also in a text why that little notebook meant so much to me, and a little bit about Sam Altman. He said, "You're welcome!" Exclamation point. He says, "I have a collection of pocket moleskin notebooks myself." He says, I'm a mechanical pencil kind of guy, though. And then he said, "I didn't want to just leave it with airport personnel because it would likely never make its way back to you. I didn't expect it to. Somebody sees something like this just laying around and it's all filled in. They're probably going to throw it away." Think about it. It wasn't a Delta employee. Wasn't someone that knew me. It was just another passenger, a complete stranger. And then I wrote back. I felt impressed to write back. I said, it got to you for a reason. Probably anyone else would have thrown it away or left it behind. His last response was, "Don't worry, I got you." Think about it. Don't worry, I got you. See, my notebook contained wisdom, but this stranger demonstrated wisdom. Those are not the same thing. One was written, the other was lived. I think in a world where we constantly hear about what's wrong with people, this week I was reminded by what's wonderfully right with people. Character still exists. Integrity still exists. Compassion still exists. And most of it never makes the news. It's simply lived quietly by ordinary people making extraordinary choices. It also reminded me of something we often talk about: artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can organize information. It can retrieve knowledge. It can even help us recognize patterns. But guess what it can't do? It cannot choose character. Only people can do that. And as I reflected on this experience, I realized that my notebook wasn't the greatest treasure. Mm-mm. The greatest treasure is living in a world where a complete stranger decides that someone else's ideas mattered enough to protect. And I call that arrows out, where it's not always about me, where you can actually have arrows out and think about others. Just small moments where someone quietly says, don't worry, I got you. So here's my question for this week. Who in your life needs to hear those words from you? Or perhaps an even better question, who can count on you to be the kind of person who would return the notebook? Because in the end, enduring wealth isn't just the wisdom we collect, it's the character we leave. The character we leave and the character we live. Have a wonderful week. And one epilogue. Over the past few weeks, we've heard countless visitors from around the world talk about how welcomed they felt in America. And this week, I've experienced the same spirit, not because of a headline, not because of a politician or a sporting event, but because one ordinary person quietly chose to care. Nations are ultimately known not by their monuments, but by the everyday character of their people. So, upward, onward, and outward. Make this week meaningful. If you feel that meaningful messages are important or good for you, then share it. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Have a meaningful week. Bye-bye.